Hello everyone, Lord of the Bricks here, and I come to you with another MOC, or rather a MOC extension, because I have completed my Shrieking Shack MOC, and it's an extension of my whole Hogsmeade Village setup here. So this is what it looks like, and I have another video for just this part of it. And I made it so that it lines up, or the plates that make up the little bit of landscape I have here, they line up. And I also made it so that this one can be switched around and also fit over here. And let's see here if I can make this work without breaking it. Okay. So yeah, that's a different look that I think is also kind of nice. So yeah, you have the main village and then you have the Shrieking Shack, and that's gonna be the focus of this video. So I'm going to just lift this off again. It's because of this tree that I need to lift it up, because it's kind of, yeah, it's kind of unstable because of how I built it, but I did that because I like the look, and yeah. Anyway, so here's the Shrieking Shack, and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I had to use quite a few pieces, and as you can see, it is on a slightly different scale than the rest of these buildings. I mean, it is bigger, but I kind of wanted to go big with this. So that's why this is the way it is. And as you can see, I made a little setup with some figures. So we have Malfoy, Crab and Goyle. And Crab and Goyle, they look kind of unsure about going so close to this supposedly haunted house. And you can also see Sirius in the background, just kind of sneaking around under this tree. So yeah, you have all these boards over the windows, and they're kind of held in place with these chains, a lot of them. So they're sitting a bit loose, most of these, and I made it this way because I just sort of like having it this way. And some of them you can just kind of see how they are connected, and they sort of just, yeah, hang together using these chains. So I like that look, and yeah. Also, I used some a few pieces to make icicles, and yeah, that's just because I felt like this whole roof, it looked a bit boring with the whole line, with it being so straight and flat, and I thought, oh, need some icicles, so I added those. And yeah, I may improve it further in the future if I find more things, or if you guys find some suggestions on how this could be improved. Oh yeah, it's also at a slight angle, so as you can see here, I raised it by one plate over here, and there's a gap here, and that means that the whole building is kind of angled forwards a little bit. Adds to the wonkiness a little bit. Could have even made it more wonky, I guess, but it's definitely something. Most noticeable from this angle, I think. And yeah, you can see on the roof here, it's just packed with snow, and I made it kind of dented in a way, just because I figured, what if the roof just kind of collapsed because of all the snow, because no one's taking care of this thing. So that was just an idea that I had, that maybe the roof collapsed and the attic is just full of snow. That was just an interesting thought I had that I came to mostly because I had limited pieces, so I just used what I had and then I just made this. And yeah, try to not make it too even also, like how it's sort of a straight line, but then the icicles break it up, and also some other things break up the whole snow pattern, so it doesn't look too clean. But you can kind of infer that the places where it is sort of a straight angle, that's where the roof is pretty much still intact. So that's the effect that I was kind of going for. And yeah, these trees are also kind of wonky. They go not straight really, they sort of hang to the sides, and that's something I wanted to do. Also, I added this little skull to the fence, and the whole fence is just sort of broken up and collapsed all over because no one's taking care of it. Someone just put it up, and then well, I guess since things calmed down, they just didn't bother repairing it to keep people out. But this is rumored to be the most haunted house in England, I think. Oh wait, no, this is Scotland, so that would be the most haunted house in Great Britain. Yeah, I don't remember exactly what the book says. So yeah. Anyway, I hope I didn't offend any Scottish people with that slight mix-up. Here on the inside, I just made this so that it sticks in place, or well, it doesn't slide too much. And I just added a little loop in here to make a scene. And so we have adult Lupin in the process of turning into a werewolf, and he's picked up a chair and he's going to break it. I just added that to have something on the inside. And actually I made 4 of these chair builds. They're sort of ugly, but yeah, I just threw them together. 2 more downstairs. Over here we have this old bed in the corner that's just, the cover is completely eaten up by bugs, I guess. And we have the door, and we have the stairs, and downstairs we have just a bit of empty space on those chairs. Yeah. And the door is boarded up from the inside as well as the outside. So yeah, that's basically the whole interior of the building. But then there's also, of course, the tunnel that goes underneath the house. So that's accessible using a bit of removal. Okay, there go the chairs. Because they're just loose. So here it's just a simple thing with the plates and or tiles, I guess. So using tiles to make this all smooth, and then a few studs on this side to make it stay put anyway. And in the corridor or in the tunnel, I just added a Snape to yeah, to have a figure to represent what it would look like to have figures going around in here. So yeah, that's what that looks like. And we have the whole tunnel going like this up to the stairs, and yeah, in here it's just, there is an opening underneath these stairs. So that's how that works. And yeah, so when I built this, I started with the white base, and I started with the white landscaping to simulate the snow and the steps going up here. I imagine these are steps, and then I made this the stone tunnel and everything that's dark bluish gray here, and this extra steps that's sort of under the roof, and so you don't have as much snow in there, but still it got in. So my camera cut off the last thing I was going to say, but I was pretty much done with the video, so I'm just going to wrap it up here. I put it back together so you can have one last look at it. Yeah, just thought I'd say hope you enjoyed this video, and that maybe it gave you some ideas of what you could build if you want to make a Shrieking Shack of your own, and what that might look like. So hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you again. Goodbye.